What's up, foodies? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hype this video, check out the link in the description box for the membership to support the channel. All right, let's get into this funky Dineva and Tiffany Richardson, America's Next Top Model debacle.
Do you feel like it led to long-lasting internal trauma?
No. Like, we grown. Ain't nobody finna still be worried about what happened 15, 16 years ago. Like, what kind of trauma? She didn't beat us. She didn't make us sex slaves. We just had, we were thrown in situations. But Tyra cannot impact my life that much to the point where I feel like it's trauma. It was, I don't want to hear it. Like, I know when I used to hear it and I'm like, I wish I would have said more. I wish I would have cussed that ass out a little bit more. Oh my God, I just can't live because Tyra did this. It's like, first of all, I don't care what humans even think. So it's like, trauma. You got to be out your mind to still let something from 15 years ago give you,
Okay, Tiffany, if that's true, why are you so bent out of shape about Funky Dineva telling a little childhood story about you? Funky Dineva, popular YouTuber, came out and told a story about Tiffany Richardson, who was famously embarrassed by Tyra Banks when America's Next Top Model was filmed. He told a little funny story, and she got all bent out of shape. So I'm taking me and my child coming back from the little gym, and I say, okay, let me go ahead and watch Funky. Funky is going off. When I say off, going way off on Tiffany Richardson because somebody sent him a post she made about him. Tiffany was offended by Funky's funny story, but if you're not hearing things from the show, or if you're not easily offended or easily traumatized or what have you, why did you get all bent out of shape about Funky? This kind of makes me think she's looking for the clout. So let me just play, and this is from No Skips T. So that initial interview at the beginning was her with Oliver. Funny, right? Oliver Twist, Funky's former assistant and friend. And No Skips T, got Funky's live, clipped it, and posted about this whole little back and forth. I mean, Funky, you be the judge. You drop down in the comments after seeing this and let me know if Funky just went a little too hard.
American Top Model documentary is Tiffany Richardson, right? Now remember I told y'all I went to school with Tiffany Richardson, and the other day I told a story about a 20-year-old story about when we were in high school. Some girls was trying to jump Tiffany, and I said her grandma showed up at the gas station with a hammer, right, to help Tiffany. And that was kind of how I remembered the story. It was very chaotic. In all honesty, I really did not think that I was saying anything out of the way. I was just telling a funny story. I did not really think Tiffany would have some type of adverse response to the situation. But here is what somebody decided to clip the post and put it on one of these, blogs on Instagram. And the blog says, Funky Dineva went to school with Tiffany Richardson and tells the story of her grandmother stopping girls from fighting her. So Tiffany Richardson gets up under the post and says, Funky Dineva, whole stop line. I had the hammer, bitch, and I was about to get jumped, and my grandma came and hit me in the head because I would not get in the car. You cokehead ass bitch. I did drugs too, but you must still be on them. Stop the cap. How you still be at the after hours paying for dates, bitch? Still paying for boy booty is wild. And so when my friend sent me this,
now, I will interject and say that sounds like a response that Funky Dineva would give. So why he went off the way he did, I don't know. They're both from Florida, hence them going to high school together. But Carry on.
I was like, wow, that response is a little, in my opinion, disproportionate to what it is that I had to say in reference to Tiffany. I just told a funny story that I thought was funny from 20 something years ago. Okay, maybe I got the details mixed up. Maybe it wasn't you with the hammer. Maybe it was your grandma with the hammer. All I knew was you was finna get jumped and it was a hammer involved. And so I was talking to a few friends from school and I was like, you know what? I was like, Tiffany looks like what she's been through, past, present, and future. And so I'm not going to say anything. Like, this girl is on TV right now. She's catching a whole lot of flack from all the stuff. Quentin, leave her alone. You have a bigger platform. Just leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I was going to do about it. I was like, you know, people who don't be in this media stuff and be out of the media for a long time and then they get all this media attention, it does upset them and cause a whole lot of angst and anxiety. Now, that's going in on Tiffany is very low-hanging fruit.
I don't know why it's low-hanging fruit. You brought a story up about it from the get-go. So apparently you wanted to jump on the wave of everybody talking about this in America's Next Top Model documentary. And so you get what you get. Do y'all agree?
I didn't even bother going and pulling any of her current pictures because that's how much grace I was trying to show somebody who looked like they've been swept in the garbage and swept into a dustpan, right? So I was like, I'm just going to leave it alone. When y'all saw me look down at my phone earlier at the top,
some people would think Funky Dineva looks like that. What y'all think?
The show, here is what happened. Somebody sent me this.
Was it Oliver Twist?
So I guess she went on and said, sad that this is how you want to spend your last days talking about me, ho. You've been doing it up the butt too much. Now look at you, shaking my head.
Now that was a little homophobic, and y'all know Funky Dineva has stage 1 prostate cancer. He taking his sweet time getting the procedure done to get rid of it. Was that low?
So, first of all, you illiterate, stupid ass bitch, you're not even sure if your ass graduated or not. Prostate cancer is in the front, not in the back. But since you want to go there, Tiffany, let's talk about it. You stayed getting beat up in high school or about to get beat up because you had all that goddamn mouth, and that's why them girls about to whoop your ass down there at that damn gas station. I was finna leave you alone and let you live because you are such low-hanging fruit. Your life is the piss. Look at how you look. Like, there is nothing about the current way you look that even screams model. You look broke, you look poor, you look dusty, and talking about buying booty at the after hours, bitch, I'm rich, I could. Okay, and the gag is if you had 2 nickels to rub together, your son wouldn't have been stealing from GameStop and subsequently got killed, you broke bitch. If you need to be worried about how anybody's spending their last days, you need to be worried about how the fuck your son spent his last days when his ass got killed down to that GameStop. Second of all, you need to worry about why the hell your ass looks like death becomes her. You look dusty, you look homeless, and no wonder your ass was on that Tyra Banks thing looking so stupid when she said you gonna go back to sleeping on that mattress with your son. Let's add a couple adjectives to that mattress. Let's add pissy, let's add crack, let's add homeless, let's add shitty, let's add drunk, all of them things. Tiffany, you still look like you sleep on a damn dirty mattress. Nobody from school knows nothing about you or where you've been because you probably been in and out of rehab, okay?
So if they don't know, how do you know she's suffering? How you know she down bad then? If nobody know, you went back and talked to the people from high school because you don't know. You just talking for laughs and kicks and just to, talk about something that's trending. So you don't know how the girl doing. But anyway, she did post how she's doing. Let's see how Tiffany's, even though, we can't always go by Instagram, but let's see how Tiffany's doing. Okay, looks very upstanding. Looks like hubby makes an honest living. Okay. What are those, burnt ends? Something? Oysters? Okay. Elegant cuisine. Steak and lobster. Moet. All right. Okay. Got the rims. Oh, chauffeur service. All right. Rolls Royce. Okay. What kind of bag is that? And they ate at Smith & Wollensky. Talk about classy. I don't know why she giving Funky the middle finger, because I'm pretty sure he can afford all of that. So that was a miss. So yeah, Funky went in for a long time. The urban bench who clipped his live, he had to do 4 parts. That's how long Funky went off on this girl. So with Tiffany's rebuttal, or her representation of how she doing, as Wendy would say, how she doing, is that a good clap back? Is it going to be over with? I don't think Funky's going to entertain this any longer. I don't know if Tiffany needs the clout, wants the clout, needs the money, wants the money. She does look like she's been through it, but she looks, put together. I don't know if that's her money, her man money. I don't know what it is. Y'all know we can't believe what Instagram say. But Funky is known for taking it over the top, going overboard, and him talking about her dead son. I did see somewhere where she said she has already processed and I guess been numbed by the death of her son, so nothing anybody says can hurt her when it comes to her son. Yes, I did hear, actually before the documentary stuff even came out, that she had lost a son who got popped after trying to rob a GameStop. So I didn't know about that, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together that that was her son. So she's been through it. She said, admittingly, when she commented about Funky, that she had been on drugs. So she's been through it, but like I say, she could be doing all right. But one thing's for sure, her and Funky did go to the same high school. They are from the same place, because they both have these ratchet clapbacks, these foul, vulgar insults. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, drop down in the comments to let me know what y'all think. Funky, some people are saying Funky shouldn't have said anything about somebody being dead, considering he has prostate cancer and he has not gotten it removed yet. But some people feel like if you don't believe in that kind of karma, if you don't believe that type of stuff, then it won't come back to you. It won't come back on you. But you never know, You can always relate misfortune to what you put out in the atmosphere. Some could happen to one of his dogs, because he talked about his babies sitting at his feet while Tiffany's boy's dead. Some could happen to one of them darn dogs. You just never know. I wouldn't be putting that stuff out there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. I will include the link to Funky's live so you can hear the full rant. Talk to y'all later. Bye.